Hello, kindergarten. This is Mrs. Davila, and the read aloud for this week is called Someone Bigger. This is the title, and the author's name is Jonathan Emmett, and the illustrator is Adrian Reynolds. Now, this week's topic is family outings, and this here you can see is the story about a dad and a son who go out to the park. That is a family outing, something that's fun to do for the family. Now, the story is also a fiction story, and fiction is a story that does not really happen. So I want you to take a look at our cover here and see if you can figure out what clues tell you that this story is a fiction. Take a look at it. Now, there's two types of fictions. There's a realistic fiction, and then there's a fantasy fiction. Realistic fiction means it didn't really happen, but it could happen. And a fantasy fiction is when something doesn't happen, but it can't happen either. So I want you, as I read the story, to look for clues that tell you whether this is a realistic fiction or if it's a fantasy. All right, here we go. Someone Bigger by Jonathan Emmett, illustrated by Adrian Reynolds. Sam and Dad had made a kite. They'd made it large. They'd made it light. They went out on a windy day to see if they could fly it. "Can I hold it first?" asked Sam. "I'm old enough. I know I am." "No, you're too small," his dad replied. "This kite needs someone bigger." Now I want you to notice there were rhyming words. See if you can catch them. Then Dad let go and launched the kite, unwound the string and held it tight, while Sam stood by and watched and wished that he was someone bigger. But the wind blew hard, and the kite flew high, and pulled Sam's dad into the sky, and Sam went running after. "Can I hold it now?" asked Sam. "I'm old enough, I know I am." "No, you're too small," his father cried. "This kite needs someone bigger." Oh no. The kite flew up above the town, where people tried to pull it down. A postman with a sack of mail, a bank robber, escaped from jail. A policeman riding on a horse, a bridegroom and his bride, of course. But all of them were pulled up too, and Sam ran running after. "Can I hold it now?" asked Sam. "I'm old enough. I know I am." "No, you're too small," the people cried. "This kite needs someone bigger." And then, by some strange stroke of luck, they flew right past a fire truck. And when the firemen saw the kite, they grabbed the string and held on tight. But all of them were pulled up too, and Sam went running after. "Can I hold it now?" asked Sam. "I'm old enough, I know I am." "No, you're too small," the fireman cried. "This kite needs someone bigger." The kite flew on, it would not fall. It pulled a rhino from its stall. And other creatures from the zoo, a tiger and a kangaroo. Yes, all of them were pulled up too, and Sam went running after. "Can I hold it now?" asked Sam. "I'm old enough, I know I am." "No, you're too small," the creatures cried. "This kite needs someone bigger." But then Sam caught the kite at last. He grabbed the string and held it fast. And even though he wound and wound, his feet stayed firmly on the ground. There he is. And one by one they came back down. Everyone from zoo and town. Rhino, tiger, kangaroo, fireman, bride, and bridegroom too. Postman, policeman, robber, horse, and last of all, Sam's dad, of course. I'll hold it now, said Sam, because I'm old enough. I knew I was. I'm not too small. And as you see, this kite needs someone just like me. Very nice. Someone Bigger by Jonathan Emmett, and it was illustrated by Adrian Reynolds. Were you able to figure it out? Did you find clues to tell you whether this story was a realistic fiction or a fantasy fiction? All right, I hope you got it. It was a fantasy fiction. All right, have a great day.